Okay, so hi everyone, in this video we would be knowing how to edit the already uploaded form. So you have to go on upsc.gov.in. After that, you have to click on one-time registration for examination. Then you have to enter through your OTR ID, fill the OTR ID details and the verification code, then login. After that, you have to click on latest notification. On clicking on latest notification, this window will appear. Instead of choosing Central Armed Force, you have to choose Combined Medical Service. And see that you can edit from 12th March to 18th March till 6 p.m. So you will first click on Edit OTR. That is, you are going to start from part 1 editing. After clicking on part 1, this window will appear. In this, you can't change your OTR profile details like name, date of birth, father's name, mother's name, mobile number and email ID. In this edit window, other than this, all details can be changed. You have to first click on edit button, then you can change all your details here. Like if I want to change my community, then instead of general I can choose your OBC, SC, ST. So you can change your community from here. You have to make sure if you're changing your community, do you have the valid certificates for that? Like if you're applying from economically weaker section like EWS, then your certificate should be issued on or after 1st April 2024 to 11th March 2025. If your certificate is not between these dates, don't apply for EWS category. Same with the OBC, that should be issued between these dates. And of SC, ST and physically handicapped people, the last date of issue of that certificate should be 11th March. But in other two cases, it should be between the dates of 1st April to 11th March. Okay, after changing your personal information, you can change your address information by clicking on Edit. Third, you have to make sure that if you're uploading your photograph, then it should contain these details, your name and the date on which that photo was clicked. Why it is important? Because as you can see in the instruction section, they have given that the date mentioned on the photo should not be more than 10 days old from the start of the online application. Suppose the application form filling started from 18th February, then the photo you have uploaded should not be clicked before 8th Feb. That's why that mentioning of date is important. And the second thing you have to make sure is, like if a candidate uploads a bearded photograph, he must appear with the same look in the written examination and interview personality test. If suppose he has uploaded bearded photograph but in the interview he appears as a clean shave, then he would be rejected. Please make sure that these two things matches your photograph and the way you appear in the written and interview personality test. In educational information, you can edit your details. If in graduation details you have chosen completed but you don't have your MBBS degree, then you can't fill these details. These details are given in your MBBS degree. So if you're not having your MBBS degree and you have by mistake choose completed instead of appearing and you want to switch from completed to appearing, then you have to click on delete button here. If you delete this information, then you relog in again in the graduation detail, then you will get the option to choose either completed or appearing. Next is, ma'am, right now I don't have a degree, but while I'll clear this exam and I'll be appearing for interview, at that time I would be having all these details and instead of appearing I would be becoming completed. What details should I fill here? Providing you a window of 15 days from the date of declaration of result of written part. As you'll know, in July you would be having your CMS exam. They release their result 1st August. Then from 1st to 15th August you would be again having an added window, especially only those who have cleared the written part, and there you can again update your details like from appearing or appeared, so that while appearing for interview you can produce or show them your final MBS results and your degree and all these things. In the documents upload, if you want by mistake instead of 10th mark sheet you have uploaded some other document, so again you got a chance to change all those mistakes. You can edit your parental information, your father and mother information by clicking on edit. Next, many students are again confused on what to choose on employment status. Now employment status you can add it here. If you are intern, then internship is a completely rotatory mandatory thing which you have to go through. It's not job. You're not paying any income tax on that. So you are not employed. Or if you are pursuing post graduation, again you are not employed, because you don't have to pay income tax during a post graduation. That's a study going on in which you are paid a waiver for studying. Post graduation, if you are intern, you have to choose you're not employed. Suppose I'm in the service and again I want to appear for UPSC CMS exam, then I have to inform my authority that ma'am, I'm writing this exam. And how do I inform them? I have to fill this undertaking form where I have to just write the date on which I am appearing and my name and OTR ID. That's it. This is the undertaking form which you have to fill. Okay, what is the role of employment status in an exam? Is suppose a communication is received from the employer by the commission withholding permission to the candidates applying for appearing, the application shall be rejected. Only and only the role is if the employer complains that they have not informed that they are appearing for this exam, then only your liable for rejection. Otherwise, they're not an issue. This UPSC examination information, again, you can edit your details here. Same with your extracurricular activities and language. You can edit or editing your part 1. Now you have to click on part 2. After clicking on part 2, this will appear. Now, where the added option is written, you can edit all those details. Many people are confused that, ma'am, we have not gotten the window where we have to do the payment. Like, is a form submitted? Because we haven't done any payment. So if you are female, no matter which category you belong, or if you are SC or ST or physically handicapped, then this form is free. You will not get the window of paying the fees. Here you can check fee remission allowed, then it would automatically written as yes. So check that. If it is written fee remission allowed, then it was free for you. Don't have to pay any money for this exam. Then you have to continue claiming age relaxation. If you fall under this age criteria, then you have to click on age relaxation no. But if by chance you are more than 32-year-old, then you doesn't fit under this criteria. And if you have survey, but if you want to appear for this exam, and there are few criterias where you can appear for this exam by claiming on age relaxation, so in that case only you have to choose yes. Otherwise, maximum people have to fill no here. Again, here you can edit your Aadhaar card details, then you have to click on continue. This window will appear. You have to fill the captcha here, then you have to fill I agree. When you click on I agree, there would be a notification that once you agree, then no changes will be permissible in part 2 registration of your application. So while editing your part 2, please be sure that you fill the details correctly, because next time you will not get a chance to correct it. Okay. After that, you can view your part 2 here, updated part 2. Now you have to click on DEF CMS part 3. When you will click on DEF CMS part 3, this window will appear. Here, if you click on service preference, then what happens is, after clicking on service preference, this is how you are logged out each and every time. No matter how many times you try, this is the end result after clicking on cadre preference. Then ma'am, how can we change a cadre? So as I have discussed earlier, that if you are selected in your written examination, then once the written examination result is declared, after that there would be a window period of 15 days where you can edit or update your correspondence postal address, higher education qualification, your achievements, your employment details, service allocations, service preference. 15 days are the last chance to update, because once the details updated in this window will be treated as final, and no request for any change in this field received through any other mode will be entertained. So don't worry, because in this added video you cannot change your cadre, but you have to make sure once the written result is out, in those 15 days you have to edit all these details if you want to add it. So you have to keep a track on those 15 days. Changes, we have changed the category, we have understand about cadre, we want to change our center where we have to appear for this exam. So you have to click on center here. After that, suppose I have chosen Bhopal. So after that, you have to click on Update Center, and Update Center you will get the options where you want to change. Suppose from Bhopal to Delhi, so choose Delhi here. Then declaration I agree. Then your center would be updated as Delhi. So this is the final window. You have successfully submitted an application and you get a mail for that too. So you can check that your details which you have edited would be reflecting in your recent DAF. Many students have the doubt that, ma'am, we have half filled the form, but till we reach the payment window, the window was closed, the form was closed and we can't do the payment. Are we eligible for this exam? So no. If you was unable to pay the fee at that time, then your applications are going to be rejected. So these are the major rejection criteria for UPSC form. Please check if you fall under that. Like if you are submitting a bad quality photograph, bad quality signature, or if you are uploading signature in at the photograph column or uploading photograph at the signature column, then you will got be rejected. Or if you are submitting any one of them, or if you have filled all the details of online application form but you was unable to finally submit that, then also before the closing date, then also you would be rejected. Or if you was unable to do the payment, then also you would be rejected. We have do the things, and we have certain queries, especially the OBC people who are filling their annexures, OBC annexure, they are having many queries there. And if you want to communicate with the UPSC people, then make sure that while mailing them or that all these details are included, you have to write the name and year of examination, registration ID, roll number, name of candidate, your complete postal address, and valid and active email ID. Okay, ma'am, why we have to keep the DAF form copy with us? So here it is written that duly signed copy of online application form along with the originals of the certificate which you have uploaded are required to be produced along with self-certified copies at the time of interview. If you are failing to do that, then your candidature is liable to be cancelled. So please make sure you take a printout of your DAF after editing all the details. After this, if you have any doubt, feel free to communicate with me on my Instagram channel and my Telegram channel. Keep studying. All the best. Thank you.